Welcome back to the channel, lads. It's episode 16 of our Blackburn Rovers career mode. We're struggling at the moment, We're really struggling. And as the gaffer and your help as well, it is our responsibility to make sure we stay up this season. At the moment, we are in the bottom three. Quick changes to talking about tactics. I've decided to change a couple of things going into our next game against Aston Villa. Change of formation as well. I'm going for the 4-3-1-2 formation. I've decided to, make that midfield compact just so we're scoring goals, although we're yet to score more than one goal in a game this season. But we are scoring goals. It's just a case of not conceding silly goals moving forward. If we can get the odd 1-0 victories here and there, as we did against Liverpool, which was a fantastic result for us, by the way, we will hopefully stay up this season. It's only how many games? 6 games played, I believe, at this stage of the season. But we've got a scout report here for our French Youth Academy scouting that we did send to France as well, I believe. Here we go. Any decent player? Oh, well, is it Leconte or Leconte? Left winger, 55 to 75 overall there, with a 73. The lower end of the potential is we would hope that would improve, but that is good enough to promote him to the youth academy. Oh, and we've got Petit Jean as well, 74 to 94 potential, 17 years of age, 12k in wages, and 60 to 80 starting overall. He should be about 65 to 67 starting overall, which is quite good. And again, if we can get that lower end of the potential a little bit higher, we could have a superstar in our hands there. But without further ado, we've got a huge game here against Aston Villa. It's going to be tough. I remember facing them last season in the Championship. One thing we struggled to do then was create chances. I can't remember us having a shot on target in that game, but hopefully it's much better here. This is not me trying to make excuses, though, although whenever that comes out first, you're trying to make excuses, right? But I think we were looking back to the game against Villa last season in the Carabao Cup or FA Cup, I'm not sure. We were heavily rotated for that game, probably one of the reasons why we didn't ask them a lot of questions in that game. It was such an easy win for them. We had a much better side, though. If anything, we are scoring goals and we are managing to take leads in game. It's just not being able to hang on to those leads. They've got the likes of Rudiger at the back. That might make this game tough. I think they've got Luca Romero, one of the brightest sort of prospects in this game. They have got Ross Barkley in midfield as well. Some good team, the likes of Tielemans on the bench as we lose possession there. Is offside. Yeah, Ollie Watkins, you're definitely offside there. I've actually enjoyed the partnership of Koulibaly and Carter for us this season. Both defenders have got pace. Carter is maybe a little bit more aggressive than Koulibaly. Koulibaly is that much needed sweeper with his pace. He's so quick, Oh yes, get in, Tyrese Dolan. What a finish! I was a little bit surprised there with the amount of space provided for us by Aston Villa, but nice little bit of possession. The space opened up. They just absolutely bent that one to the far corner. Hopefully we don't see a repeat of Chelsea, not Aston Villa, Chelsea, Tottenham. Those are games that I can remember where we have taken the lead and gone on to drop point. That's a beautiful block there from Koulibaly. As goalkeeper comes out to gather that one. Giant throw though to Dolan, who's got space, the goal scorer. He's found Whittaker, just couldn't skip past the powerhouse, which is Rudiger. Come on, 1 minute to hang on here. Ross Barkley to Barentia, who is the sign from... Oh no. I mean, what can you do to defend that? It's just a Premier League quality, isn't it? Just like the Heung-min Son goal against Tottenham, I felt like I had this covered, but unfortunately, the quality of the Premier League, man, it's just one of those where you've got to be 90 minutes focused. Otherwise, you give them a sniff, you get punished. Come on, Leonard, you should be busting your guts to try and get to the end of that. I know it's a shot, but still, you need to make that movement. It's Barkley. Oh my God, he's got space again. We did not learn from the first half as Carter tries to close him down, but it's narrowly off target. That one would have been a lot better than his first goal in the first half. But who the hell is that guy? I think he's the goalkeeper we promoted from the youth academy, Sterling, if I remember correctly. He looks unrecognizable there. Has he grown a little bit since we promoted him? He might have. I mean, he's only 17 years of age, right? We've lost possession here to Jaden, Philogene, Biras. Come on then, take me. This is the thing. He's offside. Surely he's offside. The flag stays down. And Luca Romero for Tottenham. For Tottenham, why do I keep saying Tottenham? They're still living in my head rent-free after losing to them. But Luca Romero of Aston Villa gives them the 2-1 lead here. It's happened a lot of times, isn't it? We get a goal in the first half. We just can't hang on to results right now. The change of formation or tactics haven't really helped. In terms of creating more chances, we have... Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good pass. Yes! Harry Leonard! He gets us the second and the equaliser here. And for the first time this season, we have scored more than one goal. Who said the change of tactic is not working? It's absolutely worked wonders here. We might just hang on to a point. Come on. Okay. Are we going to have one final opportunity here? No, of course we are not. Of course we are not. Look at the first half. The referee allowed them to play a lot more than the 1 minute of stoppage time. But for some reason, he's not going to let us. It always works to the AI's advantage, isn't it? They always seem to have extra time at the end of the game. But when it's your turn to have a little bit of an attack, you just don't get it. Although I had a little moan at the end of that game against Aston Villa, but that was more to do with the referee. I felt like scoring 2 goals against Villa is a huge positive that we can take into games against Brentford. And by the way, Brentford, they are a team this season in the Premier League that likes to get early goals. I can't remember the stats that I saw that in so many games this season they have scored in the first couple of minutes, which is absolutely insane. That is something we have to be wary about here. They are a team that likes to score an early goals. If we can maybe go into half an hour in this game, still not giving them any opportunity, we might have a chance. I think we can compete in a game like this. I honestly think we can compete in a game like this, especially if we have discovered a goal scoring form, given that for the first time this season, we have scored 2 goals. It's done well there, Matt Gay. Oh, okay. Yes! It's Tyrese Dolan. And he's popped up again with a goal. We're getting to see this celebration a lot more this season, aren't we? Last season, he had a slow start, but as soon as he started picking up a bit of momentum, he went on to score us a lot of goals towards the back end of the season and a lot of assists as well. It's honestly, him and Leonard, they have both started the Premier League exactly where they left off in the Championship. Oh, he's gone past him, surely, Nene. Yes! And we go 2-0 up in the first 8 minutes of the game. Talking about Brentford scoring early goals in real life, we have done it to them in the game. Taking a 2-0 advantage in the first 8 minutes. Surely we will hang on to this one now. What a start! What a start to this game, man. It feels like a dream right now. Oh, this could be the third. Oh, what a save! What a save! 3 goals and it would have been game over. I'm still worried, you know. I'm still not feeling like this is 3 points just yet. I feel like we need to either go into the half with the 2-0 advantage or get the third goal. He's gonna square it, isn't he? He's gone for goal himself. Oh my God, he had every opportunity to square that pass to his teammate. If that was me, I would have been absolutely fuming with it. It's a team sport at the end of the day. when you have opportunity to play through your teammate who is so in so much space, you have to do it. We're looking more and more confident in terms of keeping hold of the ball better the longer this first half goes on. And Max again has been played through here. Surely, it's an own goal. I tried to do what Brentford did not do earlier on in the first half when they had the opportunity to square it. And honestly, it almost went wrong for us as Max again went off celebrating on his own there for some reason. But he's been joined by the rest of his teammates. I'm not sure who that defender is. But it's a lucky break for us, isn't it? Oh my God, we're 3-0 up here. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're 3-0 up in this game. Richarlison, they've got Richarlison on the bench. Honestly, they haven't got. I mean, I could not recognize anyone in Brentford midfield when I saw their starting 11. It's a heavily rotated lineup from them, isn't it? Oh, what a beast he is, Koulibaly. Although he might have injured himself there. He's going to win the header again. But that is not looking good. I hope he's not injured. I hope it's just a knock. Oh, Max again haven't got the pace to get away. Just don't have the pace to get away. Come on, clean sheet is what we need. It's definitely 3-point Blackburn Rovers. But can we get the clean sheet? I think it was Travis. What the hell is that? Leonard. Not Leonard. What the hell is that? Dolan's son. We're playing with the clean sheet right now. We are playing around with the clean sheet, man. Come on. 79 minutes. Try to keep the clean sheet here. As Konak replaces. Who's that coming on? I'm not too sure. It's been taken off the screen. Here is the substitutions of our own coming onto the pitch there. Coming onto the pitch here, rather. Matagay, Dolan, Nene all being replaced here by the likes of Cantwell and a few other players coming on as well. Just to freshen things up, basically. It was just to freshen things up and see out the rest of this game. I'm not bringing them on to try and score goals or anything. Or maybe we might just concede. How was he not giving away a penalty there? Carter diving in. Oh my God, have we actually beating a Premier League side 3-0 at Ewood Park? What a result! Again, it's not the strongest of Brentford side, but they had enough there to at least score a goal. To be honest, 3-0 flatters us. What a difference a win makes, man. What a difference. We've gone from 18th to 9th in the league table just by winning one game. The league table must be so close at the moment, and that also means if we lose against Fulham, we could drop back to where we have come from. But John Buckley is returned from his injury. That's good news. And because with the new formation, we need as many players in midfield as possible. And at the moment, we're having to play centre attacking midfielders in that centre midfield position. And although it worked for the game against Brentford, it might not work for other games. But let's take a look here at our next few games. I know we have got Sheffield United not too far away, which a home game, a must-win game for us. I'll take a draw away from home against Fulham, and then the likes of Brighton and Manchester City, whatever happens in those games, Manchester United as well, you never know. Luton Town at home is another must-win game for us. Those are the sorts of games that we need to pick up our 3 points if we're going to stay up this season. But some tough couple of games, Brighton and Manchester City coming up in this episode. You know what I would like to see in this game? A race between Traore and Koulibaly. Don't get me wrong, I know Traore is probably going to smoke him, but I would love to see that race. But Koulibaly is not slow, you know. He's got, I don't know if his pace have been heavily heavily overrated on the game. I'm not quite sure how, I do know he's quick, but I'm not quite sure how quick he is in real life. But Traore is not in the starting 11 for them, nor on the bench. So that's one less thing to worry about in this game. They do have the likes of Calvin Bassey at the back, Anderson as well, the new signing from Crystal Palace. They have their record signing, if I'm not mistaken, Emil Smith-Rowe from Arsenal. He starts here. It's a really good team. Up front, they've got Mbolo as well. So it's a team that we have to we have to watch out for in this game. But we're beginning to get a little bit of confidence right now. 2-0 draw against Villa, a fantastic 3-0 win against Brentford. You never know, and we seem to be in a habit of scoring early goals. Oh, talking about early goals, and what a turn from Leonard, and he's buried that one. Oh, that's a great goal. What a finish. Look at this turn. He just turned Bassi. You see him, he's not there. Get away from me, son. And the finish, whenever he gets in this sort of positions right now, it's never in doubt. I was saying in the previous episode whether it's a huge mistake not bringing in a striker, and maybe it's a mistake. Oh, good header there from Carter. I don't want to sit down here because we're beginning to score goals. Oh, what a finish from Smith Rowe. What a lovely finish that is from him. I don't want to sit down here and start thinking it's not a mistake. Maybe we should have brought in a more experienced striker rather than relying on a 21 years of age striker with only limited championship experience to lead the line for us. But it's not let us down, so we can't complain. We have kept 2 clean sheets this season, by the way. I was just going to say maybe our biggest problem is defensively, but honestly, we are not conceding too many goals. We have kept 2 clean sheets in the Premier League after, what, 7 games played? Oh, my God! What a finish from our new signing, Daniel. A player we signed from Sunderland, converted him from a CDM to a centre midfielder, and he scored for us what is the goal of the season for us, contender already. Probably the goal of the series so far. What a hit, son. I did not know he had that in his locker. It's one of those where as soon as you let go, you know, this is hitting the back of the net here. What a finish. His first goal for Blackburn Rovers. Wow. That finish is a finish that deserves all 3 points. And if we don't get it, it's going to be disappointing. And Bolo trying to spin his man there. Carter not giving him that much space. But Smith Rowe, oh, he's taking on the whole defense there. And he's almost got his second of the game. It's been up and down in the second half, especially since we scored that second. It's been all Fulham here. It's no surprise though that Fulham are wanting to come out and get that equalizer, and I'm hoping we will get opportunities to hit them on the break. At Maktagay and Nene replaces Tyrese Dolan there, and also Leonard being replaced. Oh my God, I thought that was comfortable for a second, but he needed the defender to clear it off the line, and that's why you have a defender on the post on corners, on corner kick situations like that. Sessegnon, oh my God, he's almost a forgotten man, isn't he? The left back there, Ryan Sessegnon, isn't he? Fantastic for Fulham, made that big move to Tottenham, and we just never heard anything from him. Is it a big move too soon for a young player? Should he have maybe stayed at Fulham for 1-2 more seasons to get better? It's exactly the same as Carvalho as well. One amazing season for Fulham in the Championship. Decided to move to Liverpool. Are these young players getting these big moves too quick? Sometimes you wonder who's their agent, who's asking them to get moves like this. Because I feel like both players, Sessegnon and Carvalho, would have been much better players if they had remained at Fulham. But fantastic 3 points here. Imagine the scenes if we get 3 wins in a row. Oh my God, it's going to be difficult. Sheffield United, we had tough games against them last season, and I would imagine they have brought in 1 or 2 players who would improve the starting 11 from last season as well. They're sitting bottom of the Premier League right now. I said before going into that game against Fulham that it is a must-win game for us, and I think we have got a couple of scout reports here to take a look at as well. It's not too bad. I will allow McKee to be scouted further, the left back. McMahon. Again, I would allow him to be scouted further. 45 to 63 overall, not quite what we were looking for being in the Premier League. But oh my God, Edward Stokes looks like we might have found another. I'm going to promote him here as left-footed, which is good. And left-footed it's always good to have left-footers in your team, right? I think our team right now is heavily dominated by right footers, but we've got, Pickering, who's a left back. We've got Whitaker and Nene. They're all left footed players, which they make your team balanced. It's crazy how, I mean, some people think, it doesn't matter where you play professional footballers, they should be able to use their left and right foot. But to actually have natural left footers in your team, it can make such a difference. But I don't think there's anyone else good enough here to promote into the youth academy in the next sort of couple of months, just before the January transfer window opens. What I'm going to look to do is to promote some of these players into the first team with the view of sending them out on loan once the January transfer window open. Edward Stokes is 61 rated, but look at um is it Petit Jean here? Petit Jean rather, 65 rated left wing, and I'm waiting for that lower end of his potential. He probably might be the first one to be promoted to the first team, given his is the highest rated youth academy player right now. But I'm still hoping that lower end of the potential is going to increase slightly. But huge game coming up next against Sheffield United. Sheffield United, a game that I did say it's must win for us this season. There was one player that caused us a lot of troubles last season from this Sheffield United team, Raksakia. Unfortunately, they might not have him here because he was on loan from Crystal Palace last season. You know what? I would like to see a system implemented where championship players that gets promoted manage to re-sign some of their good players, especially when they're on loan from Premier League teams where they never play games. That would be a good system implemented. They've got Gilson in there, who is on loan from ourselves. It's not the strongest of Sheffield United lineup. I think this is a game where we can win this game. We can do so by huge margin if things go our way. Strength there from Max Gay, keeping hold of the ball for us. But honestly, that is something I would like to see in the game. And Leonard stretching the defense. Too much on the cross there. It's a corner though. Yeah, championship team. He happens in real life a lot. You think about Ipswich Town, they went on to sign Omari Hutchinson, that was on loan from Chelsea. Oh yes, it's Koulibaly with his first goal of Blackburn Rovers. We saw Daniel score a cracker against Fulham, and this time it's Koulibaly. What is happening here right now? All our new players deciding to get on the score sheet. Who is left to score? Whitaker have scored, and Koulibaly have just got his first. Daniel has scored for us. I mean, it's only Bazunu, isn't it? But he's the goalkeeper. We don't expect him to score. It'd be nice to see him chip in with an assist this season. Goalkeepers from time to time gets assists. I mean, who knows? If we get a penalty, we might just give him two. He's got him injured there. He's got Lewis injured. If we get a penalty, we might just give it to. Oh my God, no way, no way. When things are going your way, I tell you what. When you have a little bit of momentum and things are going your way, everything just works to your favor. It's funny how things work. He's awful, Davies, in goal from them. By the way, I thought. I've had a couple of shots in this game. It's a yellow card there for, is it Guevara? Or I'm not sure if he's a youth academy player or they have signed him from a team. But I've had a couple of shots where he's been awful. It's Guevara, isn't he? I thought I might have got his name. Is he it's Guvia he scored, I believe. I'm a little bit far away from the screen when I record, and it's hard to see the player's name properly. But first half substitution here for first half substitution from Sheffield Wednesday. Keith Moore being replaced by Maeda, who they have signed from Celtic, I believe. He's a decent player, isn't it? Very aggressive, very... it's not... It's one of those wingers that... Oh my God. No way. We've just gifted them a goal here. We like to concede a goal just before the end of the first half, don't we? That is a terrible habit that we have got to. We've got to find a way to stop it. He could get a second here, Maeda. Oh my God, what a substitution from them though. He's causing us. Although the first goal was gifted to him, let's be honest. Come on, we've gone from looking like we could score 4, 5, 6 goals in this game to looking like we could concede 3, 4, 5 goals in this game. That is a free kick, surely. That is a free kick. Oh, what a block from Carter. Oh, it's a save we're hanging on right now. He did not want to go for the ball there. He's just badged my player away. Come on, a third would be nice here. Callum Britton. It's a good ball to Leonard. Leonard takes a touch. Doolan, Cantwell. Oh, we've lost it, man. Oh, have we gone from being so good in the first half to looking like a League One team right now? You would think we are the team sitting bottom of the Premier League. You wouldn't even know it's Sheffield United if you have just started watching this game from the second half. They should have scored 2, 3 goals already in the second half. The chances they've had. But Doolan managed to keep hold of the ball. Nice turn there. But we lose possession just yet again. Matagay wins it back though. And it's to Daniel. Come on, let's get the overlapping run there. Over the top. Nice. Britton. Can we get a little pull back? Stay in your position. Hold it. Yes. That goalkeeper is awful, man. He's he's the worst goalkeeper we have faced this season. That is yet again another opportunity that he should have saved. But I'll take the goal. I'll take the goal definitely as we see Leonard and Matagay replaced by Nene. And who else come on there? Morgan Whittaker is come on as well. And Buckley is also come off the bench. Oh, he's also been oh my god, I'm trying to stay focused here. And at the same time commentating. Travis have replaced Buckley, I meant to say. He's only just come back from injury, hasn't he? I didn't think he was going to be fit enough to play against Fulham, but he started this one. And just like that, we have regained control again. Are we going to see the celebration? Yes, we are. Tyrese Dolan has been in sensational form this season. What a player. And that's it. We have got the 4-1 victory at home. Early, between sort of 35 to about 65 minutes of this game, it was all Sheffield United. They could not take advantage of the dominance, and it was only a matter of time. As soon as we got that third, it was always going to be straightforward for us. And Tyrese Dolan going on to get the fourth, and it's 3 wins in a row for us. It's amazing what a little bit of form does to you, isn't it? I don't know if it's something that have been implemented in the game. Of course, in real life, form plays an important role, but I've actually noticed when you're doing really bad, things always, for some reason, goes against you. But as soon as you start picking up a little bit of momentum, as soon as you start, I mean, look at the second goal we scored against Sheffield United. That was just pure luck. That was something that would never have happened at the start of the season when we were struggling to pick up results. But 7th in the Premier League, by the way. We're 7th. I know it's only a handful of games played so far. Let's take a look. How many games played? It's, well, not a handful anymore. It's 10 games played. So we're almost approaching the halfway point. 10 more games, or 8 more games rather, we will be at that halfway point of the season. But to be sitting 7th at this stage, there's some surprising teams in the top seven here. Leicester City have picked up 18 points from 10 games. 10 games, by the way, amazing. I mean, we're doing better than a lot of teams right now. Chelsea's still struggling. Manchester United still struggling. Who knows? Maybe they might offer me that job in the managerial role at Old Trafford. Talking about the managerial role, Eric Ten Hag been sacked. Was it yesterday? As of recording this video today. But yeah, I feel a little bit bad for him. I think he's a good coach, but personality-wise, I didn't think he had the personality, he had the charisma to be able to manage a team like Manchester United, which is a shame for him. He'll probably go back to get the Ajax job again and go on to do very well with them. That might just be probably his level. But anyway, let's focus on Blackburn Rovers here. Our next game, we have got a tough one. We're away from home to Brighton. In the last couple of games, I've talked about how the universe, or whatever you believe in, seems to make things go your way. Whenever one or two, you start to have one or two lucky decisions. It feels like everything is going your way. You know, you get a job in real life, all of a sudden things starts to fall in place. But then you lose your job in real life, all of a sudden it feels like everything is going against you. It's like that in football as well. You know, a team that haven't won a game in 10, 15 games, all of a sudden they win one game. It feels like they will never go on to lose a game. But there's the phrase, run out of luck. I hope we haven't run out of luck here and we continue this purple patch or whatever you want to call it going with a win here against Brighton. Good defending there, Carter. As you knew, look at so much space in midfield for Travis to turn. Brighton are not pressing. I thought they were a team that would press high up the pitch. But if anything, they're sort of camping on the middle of the pitch there. They allow us, they invite us to get close. Oh, lovely steal there from Dolan. He's going to drive forward though. He's going to play Nene here. He's got the best of the defender, Webster. He's quicker than him. And Nene puts us in front once again. We go in front in the first half. We seem to be having a habit of either scoring an early goal in the first 5-10 minutes or getting that goal in the first half. And one other thing that we seem to be getting a good habit of is scoring more than one goal. It's Whittaker, nice turn, but he couldn't play in Buckley here, who's going to chase down Solly March. Big tackle coming. Yes, that's the tackle, son. And here at Blackburn Rovers, we celebrate tackles as much as we celebrate goals. I knew that big tackle was coming as soon as he pushes the ball forward. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Barco was going to keep it alive. He's done me there. Barco to Sarmiento to Solly March. Perfectly set up on his left foot there. He's been injured for a while in real life, hasn't he? Solly March, one of the players that was actually really good under Roberto De Zerbi, but he got injured and he's been out for a while. Lovely from Travis. I said he wasn't going to play too many games when we brought in Daniel this season. But you know what? He's actually been one of the midfielders that have played the most games for us this season. It's almost like we struggled a little bit and we have just fallen back to relying on him, especially now that we play with 4 midfielders. He's going to play a lot more games than I was anticipating. He's a good player though, don't get me wrong. Well, he's been a good player for us. Whether he's that good of a player in real life, he should be. He's Blackburn Rovers captain after all in real life. And of course, our skipper in the game as well. Until at such time when we do manage to replace him, he's going to continue to be our skipper. That should be the second there from Whittaker. And it should have been game over. It should have been game over. Come on then, make the run forward. I'm waiting for our right back to make the overlapping run. Are we going to get it from Pickering, the left back? Yes, we do. A little bit of space. Oh, trying to find Dolan in the box. He keeps it alive. The shot's blocked. Oh, he's offside. We're playing some lovely stuff right now. What confidence does for you, though. It's amazing. We looked like we were going to lose every game this season at the start of the season. And now it feels like we're going to win every game moving forward. It's that nil 88-minute play. It's keep possession for us. What are you doing, son? Oh, it's gone out wide. The referee plays an advantage. Cross, it's a poor cross and it's dealt with. It's going to end it any second from now and we pick up our 4th victory in a row this season. 5 wins in the Premier League. That is amazing. Who is thinking about relegation right now? We're thinking about finishing in the top half of the season. What a season. And just like that, lads, we've quickly forgot about the first 7 or 8 games of the season. 4 wins from our last 4 games. And that puts us in the top 5 in the Premier League. A little bit of gap, though, between 4th and 5th. But we did not expect, or I'm not expecting, to finish in the top 4 this season. I think we're going to avoid relegation now. I think it's only 12 games played, but I'm confident enough at this stage to say that the team is gelling together quite nicely and we should avoid relegation this season. The aim for me is to finish between 10th and 15th if we can and comfortably avoid relegation. That is the aim, but I mean, you've got Crystal Palace there on 9 points. We have got, how many points have we got? At this stage, we have got 19 points, I believe. So we are 10 points above Crystal Palace with 12 games played. Still a lot of games to go from now to the end of the season, though. Still a lot of games to go, and we mustn't get complacent moving forward. Let's take a look. Heung-min Son, he scored a hat-trick for us. Let's not forget. 10 goals in 11 games. Ollie Watkins. You've got Alexander Isak. And what is it? Isaac. I think it's Isaac. Anthony Gordon with 8 goals. Openda with 8. And we've got Leonard with 6 goals already in 12 games. That is 1 in 2 he's scoring in the Premier League. Not bad at all. Really not bad for him. But anyway, smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. And I'll see you all in the next one.